Okay, in the last video we completed the A&M setup for a brand new site that we added to the software. Now in this video, at this point is the time that you can take some optional steps. They are optional, but they are highly recommended. So let's go ahead and take those steps. So before we continue with the software, what we need to do is let's go ahead and go to our site and log into our site. Okay, so let's just put in our username and password, and let's go ahead and log into this site. Now remember, this is the brand new site that we just added to the software and run the setup on. Now, we highly recommend that you go down to settings and go down to snap auto poster and set this up before you start running campaigns with A&M. Okay, it's very important that you set these up. So what you're going to be doing is creating your Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Tumblr, all those things. You're going to be creating all those accounts. Facebook, you'll be using one account, be creating a page for your sites. Now again, this is optional, but this is going to be how you put this together with A&M, and when it comes together, it will actually promote your site on complete autopilot 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it's very important that you set this up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this set up. First, let's go to the Settings tab. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the settings that we can add. Okay, we're going to scroll down to where it says Categories to include or exclude. Now I know that I created the dog training articles. Okay, this is going to be for our blog category, and this is what we're going to be putting articles into when we add the campaign in the software. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and syndicate this content to all of my accounts. And let's say I'm not going to syndicate the images. I do want to syndicate the training news, okay, which I accidentally put another news at the end of it. And let's go ahead and syndicate some products that we add, and go ahead and syndicate the videos. I don't want to syndicate anything in the uncategorized. So make sure and set this up to what you're going to be syndicating, and as far as content from the A&M software. I recommend using a good URL shortener. I recommend using bit.ly, and you can get a bit.ly key for free very fast right here. Okay, so go ahead and put on your bit.ly username and password, username and API key. Go ahead and check the box that says Enable Comments Import. And that's the basic settings, so you're going to click on Update Settings. Now adding an account is very easy. Just click on Add New Account, select the network, and then add in the information. I suggest at least making Facebook, Google+, LiveJournal, Tumblr, Twitter. I at least do those. It's recommended that you do all of them. To get the most out of the A&M software, it's important that you add these. It's very, very important. Okay, and you're going to see, if you do add these, you're going to see just an amazing results with the A&M software. So add those accounts. Okay, so once you have those accounts added, now we're going to go into plugins. Okay, so you're going to see some plugins that's been added. Now you want to make sure and do not delete either one of these plugins here. These are connectors. This is how it communicates with the A&M software. So, and it tells you not to deactivate them. So make sure and do not deactivate either one of these, or your site will not work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is click on Add New. I'm going to add a new plugin. And the plugin that I'm going to add is called Ultimate Category Exclusion. So I'm going to type in Category Exclusion and then click on Search. Okay, so I'm going to install the Ultimate Category Excluder. Click OK, and I'm going to activate the plugin. Now the reason why I added that plugin is because I want to be able to control what is shown on my home page. So if you go into Settings and go into Category Exclusion, This is where you can control what categories or what content from what categories show on the home page. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hide the dog training news. Well, let's go ahead and we'll hide the articles. But anyway, this is where you can hide what shows on the home page, because when I build this site, I want the content that I want to show on the home page to be there. Okay, so and once you decide what you want or do not want to show on the home page, click Update. For right now, I'm going to keep everything the way it is, everything showing, so I can just show you how it works. Okay, now we can go back to the software. Once you have this set up, and then once you have your Snap Auto Social Auto Networks poster, once you have that set up, we can now go back to the software and continue.